Number one, the 25% allocation for the NGO and professional seats is definitely not fairly allocated, because we find that very obviously there are many political party candidates who are in the slots of NGOs, claiming to be NGOs. Of course, the argument is that they are two hats kind of thing. But anybody can form an NGO if you want to, no? Simply just say I'm the group of widows of Damansara. Then it's an NGO. So we want to have established real NGOs. Like what do you mean by you are an NGO? How many years? What is the credibility of NGOs? You know, and what is your play? Like if you are a very strong political party member and you're well known, you're a branch chairman or you're a ketua wanita, so you cannot take away the NGO slot. Now I want to explain this very clearly. This one very important one. I know there is a notion that they think that NGOs should be grateful. After all, in the past administration, there was no slots allocated for NGOs. But I want to explain that NGOs present in the local council is not a charity act. Yeah, that means it is not like you give us, so keep that 1 inch. Don't ask for more. NGOs present in the local council is very eminent and very important, because they are supposed to be non-political and free from any kind of political influence, so that they don't represent certain interests only. That is the whole point. That's why the state government had agreed to have 25%. If not, why? I know there is a common notion saying that NGOs are demanding too much. What do you think? This is for power, for fame, for money, for contracts? Not at all. We are here to serve. Our lives have gone upside down since we become councillors. So what do we do it for? You know, it is actually to serve the people, to ensure that the society is going towards a better change, as we had all professed that change is possible. We tell the rakyat. So this is the real change. So we are getting our hands, so to speak, into the ground to say that, okay, let's build the change together. So we are working hand in hand with the state government actually. So today's it's not a protest. Like I said, today we are here to meet the Mentri Besar to convey all this. We hope that it will definitely have an impact, I hope. Because as you see our statement, we are asking for only very simple things now. Number one is to ensure that the 25% allocation to NGOs seats are actually offered to NGOs or professionals, academicians, you have engineers, architects and so forth. And non-political party member. I know there are times when this person so-and-so is a very established professional, but at the same time also a card-carrying member. Now, these are the cases where we can actually sit down and talk about it, review. I think NGOs are not so unreasonable to say no. But where is the venue and platform for us to review? There is none. That's why we are a bit upset in the sense, no? There is none. We are not part of the whole selection process to review, but political parties are the ones to choose and review us. It's very funny. So if you see in the newspapers where are comments of certain politicians saying that NGOs, because they don't turun padang, they don't do work, some of them are, where is the venue for us to defend ourselves? And in fact, in reality, I see a lot of political party local councillors not performing as well. But why are they not mentioned, and why are the names, some of them are still kept in the list? That makes us more doubly angry. You know what I mean? So this is why we're here. So that's number one. Number two is we need to ensure a transparent system whereby NGO representatives are also involved in the selection process. We know in the end the list will be confirmed by Mentri Besar. However, the process of getting the list done should not be only in the hands of political parties. We suggested 2 representatives or a few representatives from the Coalition for Good Governance. This is an independent NGO coalition, makes up of 48 organizations. Jeffrey Pang is the chairman. He will have his own statement to give you later. So there is no talk of biasness and all that. We will review the list together. We will compile the list. Then we say, okay, now MB, you approve or disapprove, whatever, fine. But there is no starting point. We are being picked and choose like sheep. Don't like you, throw away. Like you, come. And then always waiting for when everybody knows your appointment. You all know it more than us, I think. Then you all will call us, hey, you are in, you are out. So how come we are local councillors, but we are no official acknowledgement or notification from anybody, but everybody else knows it because they go it through their own political parties. That's number 2, the representation in the selection. Yeah. Now number 3 is also we want to have a system of evaluation or assessment of local councillors should be transparent, should be open, so that anybody who is accused of not doing work or what have a kind of chance to defend him or herself. No, at least that. I think this is the most basic form of democracy, that if somebody is accused of something, the person has a chance to defend him or herself before to be anggap as salah or guilty, or to be replaced and say that you're not so good, So there is no transparency in this kind of system. So this is what we are asking for. So we are not in any way saying that the whole list of NGOs must be accepted, We are just saying we should have an equal playing field. We should be part of the process of selection, because if there are complaints about the last 2 years NGOs not performing, for example, or many NGOs not performing, not matured, obstructing developmental projects. Yeah, I'm sure you heard all this from the state or officials. My question will be, who appointed this? Who? They did, right? The first 2 years they did. So don't push it back to us. If we had a say in it, then okay, I will say, oh yeah, okay, we will check, review, we will reprimand our people, fine. But you appointed, now you say NGOs are not performing. Who asked you to, do like that? So this is our stand actually. Now, of course, you can ask questions, but this is mainly what is in the statement that I'm saying. I want to stress again that the whole idea of 25% NGOs allocation from the very beginning, especially after March 8, this was something not new. This was before March 8 also. This was a kind of declaration or agreement between the Pakatan parties and the NGO community. And that's why after that we say, okay, look, now that you have won, let's fulfill those kind of promises. It's not like we were sitting there doing nothing, and then when they win, we come and say, oh, give us some seats. A lot of people are thinking like that, but I want you to know that more than 80% of NGOs turun padang, and was involved in voter registration, voter education, and many also campaign. So they are part and parcel of the whole election and for change. So they cannot think that NGOs are just sitting by the side doing nothing. And in fact, these ideals that are espoused by Pakatan Rakyat government in terms of democracy, the accountability, are very good ideals. NGOs have been espousing this for the past 40 years. It's not new to us. So we don't need a platform to show people that we are trying to be the change. We are the change, So I don't know about those NGOs that are concocted but for the real mainstream NGOs, we are very sure what we are doing. So this is something that you have to ask the people concerned. This is Jeffrey Pang. He is the chairman of the Coalition for Good Governance, and he has his own statement to give you.